It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the time when nostalgia overtakes us. We think of friends and family near and far, when generosity is the norm. Except for Uncle Fred, who always wants to talk politics at the holiday meal. Every family's got one. Today, I'm going to share with you just a few of my favorite things or favorite places in North Carolina where it's easy to get into the holiday spirit. Winston-Salem is truly a beautiful historic city, and if you're not familiar with it, there's a living history museum known as Old Salem that's really part of the downtown. It's an amazing place to visit any time of year, but at Christmas time, it's extra special. The other really cool thing about Old Salem is that not all the buildings are part of the museum. So amongst all the museums, you have things labeled private residence. So people actually live on this street, and it's really just part of the city, but it's also a living history museum. It's very cool. Now, I'm a history buff. I mean, I feel like I was born in the wrong century. Just wrap me in an apron and drop me in 1790.
Can you empty the chamber pot?
Yes, dear. Okay, maybe not. You'll find a link in the comments to check out Old Salem's calendar. Offerings are different every year. This year they had Salem Saturdays where they opened up the museum and the historians gave presentations about how the historic Moravians celebrated Christmas.
We are getting our Christmas celebration underway very early here in Salem. That is not the way the Moravians did it. Their celebration was 2 to 3 days at the very most.
It was definitely more limited this year because of COVID, but heck, they didn't do anything last year, so hopefully 2022 it'll be a big old Christmas party.
I want to go look at the gardens because I love the gardens. Guard people. I just have to smell everything. It's so fun.
Also, the candle tea is held every year at the Moravian Church. And for a drive-through Christmas light extravaganza, you won't want to miss the Festival of Lights at Tanglewood Park in nearby Clemens. But bring your patience with you because the line is going to be long. At Christmas time, downtown Cary is like something out of a Norman Rockwell painting. Isn't that what we're all going for in December? Okay, I'm old. Do you younger people know who Norman Rockwell is? Have you even seen the movie Funny Farm or National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
These are Saturday Evening Post magazines from the 30s and the 40s. The covers of these magazines were painted by a man named Norman Rockwell. Norman Rockwell knew a thing or two about small-town life.
Normal small-town life.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way, ha ha ha. Don't put that in my video, please. Anyway, you definitely want to check out downtown Cary at Christmas time. Everything is lit up with beautiful decorations. You can enjoy the downtown park, hot coffee or hot toddies. There are always different offerings, so definitely check out the calendar link in the comments. This year they had Christmas carolers, the tree lighting, and this year they also had a tree decorating contest where different local businesses decorated trees that lined Academy Street, and you could vote on which tree was the best. I'm not going to say which one I thought should win, but this one was pretty creative. You see this? I'm sweating because it's like 100 degrees out here, and we're out here for the Christmas town of Cary and all of their Christmas events, and it's really hot outside tonight.
Got into our drifted bank and we got hopes up. Oh, jingle, 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 jingle. And what fun.
Another holiday favorite in Cary is the Chinese Lantern Festival, which actually runs through January. Tickets to this really do sell out, so you got to get them early. We were able to get twilight tickets, which is less crowded, which is always a plus to me. And honestly, I think the lighting is even more beautiful at twilight. Also, every year in Apex, right next door to Cary, is the Hanukkah celebration, where they light a giant menorah, have tons of crafts and activities for kids. There's often some kind of concert or light show. One year they had a fire juggler, which seems to be a common event. It's definitely worth the visit. Down by the coast, the town of Beaufort plans an amazing Christmas time every year. It's like there's something going on every week between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Beaufort is the most Stars Hollow-esque town I've ever been to, and if you don't know what that means and you're someone who loves small towns, you should definitely watch Gilmore Girls on Netflix. And I know it looks like a chick flick, but take it from someone who has never watched a Hallmark movie in my life. Gilmore Girls is just good acting and great storytelling and all kinds of small town vibes. Anyway, we went to the Beaufort Candlelight Christmas Tour last week. This takes place in the historic district, and people, businesses, and churches included on the tour decorate their homes and invite people in.
Here we go.
Do you mind if I take some?
Heading up to me. Take it till Carolyn tells you hell no. That's what I do. And beg forgiveness. That'll work.
There's a double-decker bus, which is pretty cool, and you can ride around town and stop at the different stops. And Christmas carolers to add to the ambiance.
Mind if I take the video?
Wish you would. You go right ahead.
Thank you so
You go
much.
right ahead, absolutely.
Beaufort is filled with amazing restaurants and so many quaint little shops. We ate at Clausen's, which is a historic restaurant that's been in business since 1905.
Table for two. Heidi-ho, neighbor.
While you're at the coast, you might also enjoy a visit to Edenton during the holidays. They have a full lineup of Christmas activities with both a land and a boat parade. There are trolley tours throughout the month of December. Don't miss the Cupola House Gardens with their beautifully decorated Christmas trees. And finally, Asheville. If you've ever wondered how royalty celebrates Christmas, you definitely don't want to miss the Biltmore in Asheville during the Christmas season. And yes, I know we don't have royalty in the US, but this is about as close to it as we get, so just let us enjoy it. Christmas time runs through January 9th at the Biltmore, so there's plenty of time to enjoy. You can get your tickets at the link in the comments. If you liked this video, you might also like this one.
Merry Christmas.